Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Diamond Joe Smith. This is another really good Diamond Wild Gems card. I picked him up yesterday, paid just about 250,000 MT for him, and honestly, I don't mind that price tag for this card. He is 6'10", extremely versatile defensively with a big player build, good jump shot, great slasher, really versatile, interesting card at the small forward position who provides something at small forward especially that not very many other cards do. I mean, there are other wild gems that do, I would say, but he's 6'10" and really well-rounded statistically. So a really interesting small forward with that type of size and statistical versatility. When you look at the card, it's mid to high 80s, low 90s everywhere. You know what I mean? The post game is high 80s. The 3 balls an 84, mid range is an 87, driving dunks a 90, 86 ball handle, 85 block, 84 steal, 87 perimeter and interior, 89 rebounding, 87 speed, 87 agility, vert, strength. Like, this is a very well-rounded card, just does everything good at this point in the year, especially at his size. And then you add aerial wizard, bailout, box beats, rebound chaser, or break starter, brick wall, dead eye, high flying iron hoff, movable interceptor, layup mixmaster, lightning launch, off ball pest, physical finisher, gold on ball menace, paint patroller, pick dodger. We got hoff pogo stick, posterizer, and post lockdown, gold post up poet, rebound chaser, set shot specialist, slippery off ball, strong handle, unpluckable. Just a lot of versatility on this card in terms of badges. There's a couple it'd be nice for him to have. He doesn't have slippery off ball, limitless handles for days, and I don't have any more badge slots to give him those badges, unfortunately. But even with him missing a couple badges that I would like him to have, I still think this is going to be a really good card at the small forward position. The athleticism that he provides at his size is very valuable, being 95 or 90 driving dunk with really good finishing and size and all that type of stuff. And I like his shot too. I don't think it's the best shot in the game, but I do think it's pretty easy, pretty smooth, and pretty quick. It can be deceptively quick at times, I will say. Off the no dip, it's a lot quicker than it is off the non-no dip. Off the non-no dip, I would not call it a quick jump shot. It is still smooth, but I wouldn't call it particularly quick off of a non-no dip. He's got normal fade, which people generally have liked this year so far. I personally have no problems with it, especially, wow, apparently I butchered that one, but apparently, I mean, I feel like with Shifty Shooter especially, normal fades are really strong this year. And then obviously, I think the biggest value of this card, look at that player build. Look at those arms. This card's going to be so impactful and so switchable defensively. He's going to be a guy you can switch on to pretty much all the like centers and compete. Half post lockdown, bunch of other like gold interior defensive badges at his size with basically 90 interior, 90 rebounding. Like, this is a card who can guard centers and guard guards. The switchability is probably his biggest asset, in all honesty. So you figure out the jumper, which is a little inconsistent, to be totally honest, but you figure it out. I think it's better with the button than with the stick, to be fair. I will say that. It definitely is more consistent with the button. So if you're a button shooter, that might be favorable to you as well. It's not bad with the stick, but with the button, I feel like it's really smooth. So that being said, let's hop into a game and let's see what this Joe Smith card can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game, we're going up against Rimrunner 9, and Rimrunner 9 is that's an intimidating name. I don't want to rimrun all game, but his team ain't that crazy at all. Mike Conley, Brad Beal, DeMarcus, Vlade Divac, and Andrew Wiggins isn't terrible, but we definitely have the better squad here. We will see how this one goes. Should be a pretty interesting game. Hopefully a good game for Joe Smith to show off what he can do. I think our opponent has Wiggins at the 3, so I low-key just want to take that, but it's not your gameplay, Jack Sigma. Let's get into some spacing here, and we'll try to drive the baseline immediately. Look at the speed and athletic ability. Immediate blow by to the rim. Wiggins is right up on him, and I mean, Joe Smith just rips right through, gets to the rim, and gets himself a dunk. First possession of the game. Love to see it. That is what Joe Smith, at his size and his speed and his versatility on the wing, is going to provide. Let's play good defense here. Help down as much as we possibly can. That is a bad take, and he gets bailed with a foul call. We'll live with it. Good defense to start the game. Unfortunately, he is going to probably make both free throws as well, because Bradley Beal has a good free throw rating and good free throw release and stuff. So he knocks both of them down, and we are in a tie ball game. All right, let's get downhill. Jordan Clarkson. Okay, nice screen. Not really. It's all right. I low-key maybe could have shot that. We're going to try to get around this screen here, hit our pop, and Al Harrington's wide open. That was the craziest push pop I've seen all year, I think. Al Harrington pushed so far. Al will take the 3 ball, and we'll take the assist. We have a 5-2 lead. Let's go. He went so dang far there. That was crazy. Good defense. Al Harrington and Joe Smith combine to create the turnover. Joe to Al, back to Joe, or back to Jack. Now Joe in the pick and roll. And I think he slips behind, gets a standing duck, right? Yep, beautiful stuff. Good job, Joe Smith. Nice slip. Use the size and the speed to your advantage. Vlade doesn't have the speed to keep up in that situation, and we take advantage of it right there. Switch this matchup. Now send to this double team and rotate here with, oh my goodness, give me that. Oh, give me that. Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. You are so lucky that you are still, oh my goodness. He is so lucky that he still has this possession of the ball somehow. Play the corner. That's great. I don't know what they want me to do. I put Al Harrington in position to succeed. I played every rotation. I swung perfectly with Joe Smith, and they said, screw you, no stops. Luckily, we're dunking the ball every single play, and we have 9 points already, and we're playing great D2. And the length of Joe Smith, I think, is a real contributor to that already. Watch the rim run. We're right in front of that. You can't go up. Good. Now get to this. Oh, my gosh. 2K, what are we doing, man? Oh. Bucket. He missed, thankfully. Okay, good board by Joe. Again, 6'10 at the 3. It's really nice to have a rebounder like that, and that's going to be a quit just like that. I love it. Let's go. Kind of a weird start, but we got the quit. He could tell. I think the writing was on the wall, and Joe Smith was playing really well already. So great start in that first game. Let's hop into one more, and let's keep it going with Joe Smith. All right, we're going against Serge Ibaka, and Serge Ibaka has got J. Kidd, Klay Thompson, Alex English, Jack Sigma, and Marcus Camby, a very, very solid squad. 2 motor awards already. This is probably going to be, I would think, a decent player. We'll see how this one goes in this video. He only has 25 wins, so he's grinded his motor awards in other modes so far, but we'll see how this game goes. Get Sigma, winning the tip, beautiful, and we'll see if we can have just as successful of a second game as we did the first. To be fair, Alex English, a little bit bigger, a little bit more versatile defensively than Andrew Wiggins, probably being, I guess they're both 6'8", but I just feel like English is a little bit more of like that actual lock build of defender. I was really hoping he was going to help off there, but Klay Thompson gets thrown for easy standing dunk. That's the one thing I will say about Joe Smith. This isn't a card who has insane SIGs or anything like that. He's not a card who's going to come out here and really be a huge threat to like score the ball off the dribble. He's more of a guy who you have the shot created for him or you rim run with him for the most part. I guess you could run and fade as well. Obviously, you can kind of do that with anybody who has at least normal fade. So play good defense, and he's immediately going to fade in my face in green. That's a good shot. That's a 2K26 shot right there. I got to be ready to defend, I guess. Push the floor here, and I'm going to try to get a good screen if I can get through it. It's just so hard to force the defense to help off the pop right now. Nobody I'm playing is helping off the pop, so I can't get any catch and shoot jumpers, and that's annoying because I want some catch and shoot opportunities. But if the defense we're playing doesn't give them to us, there's only so much you can do sometimes, right? You know what I mean? So good defense here. That's not a good play. We're good. Click on. Yep. Watch this screen. We're good. Switch him on to Sigma. Contest the fade. Good defense. Well done. And Sigma with the board. That is Joe Smith's value right there on display without a doubt. Open mid-range. I wish it was a 3, but I'll take the bucket. This is, again, he's a role player. He's a very, very elite role player, but he is a role player. So I think there might be some people who are like, that price point's not worth paying for more of a role player. And if that's how you feel, it's totally fine. I just think he's really good. That's all I'm saying. For me, that type of size, defense, rebounding, coming off the right there. You see it again, coming off out of the corner, an elite rebounder who then is in transition, running the offense as they pick and roll ball handler, getting to the rim for a dunk. That's a valuable role to me. I love it. Very, very much liking this card so far. I got to decide if I'm going to hold on to him or not, because it is a lot of MT to spend on one card, but he is, I'm liking him quite a lot, man. Just fills the need that I need him to fill on my team so perfectly, I feel like. Hit our pop here again, back to Joe. We're going to go right back into this pick and pop, and he's going to try to anticipate the screen. Why did you do that? Just give me a driving lane, why don't you? I appreciate you. And that was almost a steal too, to be honest, but we're in a 10-3 lead now. I think this would be my 73rd win, so I'm only 2 wins away if I win this game from my second motor award piece, which I got to decide what I'm gonna do with that. But hey, we're getting close, which is kind of neat. Play good defense here. We're actually making him battle quite a lot right now offensively, and that's another great defensive possession, another stop, and another opportunity. Are we finally gonna get a 3-pointer? I mean, oh, he might have quit. Please help on the slip. Help. Give me. He won't do it. He won't do it. Please. I cannot, no, even in 4-on-5, I cannot get the CPU. Thank you. If I miss this, I'm gonna be so disappointed. They just didn't want me to make a three-pointer in this gameplay, bro. Whatever, it is what it is. Didn't get the three-point opportunities I wanted, but the jumper is fine. As a whole, the slashing, defense, rebounding, all that type of stuff is great. I think this is a really good card. And if you need a small forward, power forward option, you have the MT, you want somebody to fill this type of a role, Joe Smith's about as good as anybody in my team right now. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.